M0FXB, welcome to my channel ICOM 7610 that you can see in the background there. Also, in this video we're going to look at the option of the RC-28 remote VFO, which you get with the RSBA1 software that looks like this. How cool is that? It allows you to control the radio all around the world or at home. You can put the software on your laptop, walk around your house wirelessly because you have Ethernet on the RSBA1, but also with a USB cable and the radio connected to your main PC, it's going to allow you to do it as well. So you don't even have to have Ethernet, although you have got it. And look how cool that scope looks, and you can change the colors separately from the actual radio. And we haven't even connected the external display yet, but we will be. We've got one in the background. We managed to buy a second-hand monitor. I don't know if you can see it in the background there. For £20 on I think is an absolute bargain. I'm just trying to show you there. £20. So that's going to be fun. So back to the radio, and let's unbox these items. Now the RC-28 and the RSBA1 software, you can actually buy these separately. Let's turn it down a bit. But I found that it made a lot more sense to buy them in one together, and it was virtually the same price. It was like £250 to buy them for this, and then £100 odd pound for the software, which is just on a USB stick now, or it's £260 and you got the whole lot. And I'm pretty sure it was Nevada Radio, but they all sell it. I'm in the UK now. Nowadays you don't get CDs, so this is the box. You get quite good instructions. There's a key, there's a key that you get, and it will automatically upgrade. If you've got version 1, it upgrades to version 2. That's where they used to put the CD. It comes with a printer style cable if you need it, but I've got one. And then the whole lot is on a stick, and it sort of installs for you, if you ask me. Obviously there's some setup, and I'll put at the end of this video, I'll add a video where I've completely set this up. But look, nice little USB stick, chuck that into your PC, and it's going to have all your passwords that you need to get this working. I think it's easily worth it. Now, you're not going to use it all the time, but when you do use it, it's going to be fun and open up more possibilities for you. So put that to one side there. Now, the microphone, I think, is a must-have item myself, especially if you're running the RSBA1. I've got the ICOM 705. I've got the, I'm trying to think what else I've got here. 7610, but I did have the 7300. They all work with the RSBA1. Trying to open these without actually ripping, but look, it's virtually impossible, isn't it? Let's just try. They always rip. I'm a bit of a box freak now. This VFO is solid. Yeah, I've watched many videos on this, and it's a solid VFO. Let's take it out of the box. And these things, they hold their value. I could try and sell this tomorrow. If I put it on for about £190, it's going to sell. Yeah, look after the box, look after all the bits, and people like that, if they get it like new, they're going to prefer it. So there's your another cable. That one looks like a micro USB one. Full instructions, and then one end is that. I've got quite a few of these lying around, and the other end is that. The actual device, I've got to be quite careful with it. I don't want to bang my radios because it's such a solid piece of kit. There you go. We can get you to zoom on that. I mean, that is heavy. You put that on your table. There's the bottom. I nearly got one second hand, but then I thought, to save £40, why am I buying a second hand one? You can select A and B band, transmit, and then your VFO, which feels actually like, actually that's quite smooth, like some of the older, I don't know if that's the right term to use, but it feels familiar. That's all I can say, because the VFO on the 7610 is, if you look, it's like beautiful, isn't it? So move this out of the way. It's like the best looking VFO you've ever seen on this device. It's just beautiful. Anyway, back to the what we're talking about. We get the cable connected. Trying to get some good focus on this. It's quite hard to get these in the same shot. Anyway, get the cable connected. This one end goes into here. Yeah. Like so. And then you've got two USBs in the radio. I've plugged it in, and straight away we get a green light here. I haven't tried to change anything yet, so let's just move this box out of the way. See if we can hold it like so. Move it nearer to the radio. And let's tune. Yeah, so straight away it's tuning the subband. I've never used it, so yes, it's transmitting straight away. Like so. Let's push some buttons. If I press F1, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to learn how to use this thing. But you've got F1 and 2, which I'm guessing are programmable buttons. TX. This, and if I plug it into my PC, this is on curious because obviously it's worked as soon as I plugged it into the 7610. Now I've got the RSBA1 software running there, which I can see. And if I tune, you can see that it's tuning, and it's not plugged into the, the software. It's actually plugged into the 7610. We can use it with the 705. That's for a separate video. Let's plug it into the PC and see what happens. So we'll unplug it from the radio into my PC. At the moment, nothing's working, so I've got to learn how to use it with the software. I'll reboot the software. Let's have a look now. Disconnect. Exit. Then I'll reconnect. See if that adds it in. Now I haven't ran a driver either, so I might need to do that. I'm just gonna go, it says connected there. Re-click the software. Click on. It's all come back to life. Bit of a delay, but then it comes back to life. Let's just see. Yeah, the microphone now, sorry, not the microphone, the VFO now has got a green light. And look at that, it's working. But on here, look at that, it's actually turning the knob. That's good, isn't it? And you can TX, it's a very, very easy to TX, this is. So I am worried about that because you can easily lean on it. That's the only downside I'll say to it. But it's a very solid, lovely looking VFO. And if we hit, I believe if we hit F2, I know that we can select the sub band. I don't know how to do it probably. Oh, I'm gonna have to learn. But otherwise, it's very good, easily worth the money with the software. The software alone is worth £100. You get to keep the stick as well. So thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Lots more fun to be had. And yes, I will be setting this up with the 705 as well and see how that works. 7.3, all the best.